So that after the Lord had spoken these words unto Job, the Lord said to Eliphaz and Temanite, My wrath is kindled against thee, and against thy two friends. For ye have not spoken of me the thing that is right, as my servant Job hath. Therefore, take unto you now 7 bullocks and 7 rams. Go to my servant Job, and offer up yourselves a burnt offering, and my servant Job shall pray for you. God says to these bad guys, Job will pray for you. For him I will accept, lest I deal with you after your folly, in that ye have not spoken of me the thing which is right, like my servant Job. So Eliphaz the Temanite, and Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite went and did according as the Lord commanded them. The Lord also accepted Job. So, I don't know about you, but it kind of reminds me of a movie series that I liked a lot, which had to do with the Temple of Doom, and there was this fight scene where Indiana Jones has got this guy with nunchucks, and he goes like this, he's going to fight him, and then he just pulls out his gun and shoots him. It's like, that's the thing I've been waiting for in a movie. I always kept saying as a kid, why didn't they just pull out a gun and shoot him? And it finally happened. Well, what I'd been waiting for is for God to rebuke these guys that were in the wrong, and he did it. And I went, because Job waited. You see, he loved them, and he waited even as they spoke blasphemy against him. They judged him, and he didn't need to be judged. They spoke evil against him, and he spoke good. He interceded for them with God. And now we'll close with Ecclesiastes 5:10-13. I didn't know if I'd have time enough for this, but I have 3 minutes. Okay, Ecclesiastes 5:10-13. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver. Remember that from last week. I quoted this one last week. Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. How much more do you want if you're trusting in your riches? $1 more. Just $1 more. You're a millionaire. $1 more. You're a billionaire. $1 more. The one that loves silver, he that loveth money, that's the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Verse 11, when goods increase, they are increased that eat them. And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes? The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. If God's blessed you with riches, that's a good thing. And if you love the Lord, then you'll use those riches to honor and glorify him. And you'll thank him for them, and he'll continue to bless you with riches, and it's a good thing. It's when you trust in those riches that is the trap of Satan. There are many traps of Satan. But we can see that God wants us to love him, to not judge. Don't judge rich people for being wealthy. We see that God uses every walk of life if our attitude and our heart is right toward him. We want to glorify God. You know, we know that sometimes he does chasten us when we do wrong. Sometimes the sickness is unto death in his timing. We won't go to be with the Lord until it's his timing. And then oftentimes it's something that happens in our lives as a test to glorify God. And I pray with you, please pray with me, that we pass the test. And that our hearts are right before the Lord, that God will use us to the fullest extent. the day the sun stood still. Great faith and great wisdom came from Joshua. As we close with prayer, I'm going to ask the choir to come, and we'll be doing a hymn number 255, At the Cross. It'll be our invitation hymn, and this will be your opportunity to come in whatever decision God has led you to make. This is your opportunity to respond to that decision. Perhaps it's an opportunity for you